Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. Today, we're diving deep into the latest media frenzy circling around Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, a couple the British media seems to have an almost unhealthy obsession with. This time, the tabloids are seizing on remarks from Tina Brown, a name that's come up before in these ongoing narratives. Now, Brown's latest interview on The Ankler has made waves, with remarks about both the Sussexes and Prince William. But predictably, the British press zeroed in on her disparaging comments about Meghan. Why? Because it fuels their long-standing, unfounded critique of Meghan, a strong woman who has unapologetically charted her own path. Today, we'll dissect Brown's claims, take a close look at her characterizations of Meghan as controlling and a perfectionist, and why people like British commentator Richard Fitzwilliams are rushing to defend her view of Meghan. But let's be clear. This isn't just another critique of the Sussexes. It's a blatant, repeated attempt to villainize a woman who challenges royal norms, who chose independence over conformity, and who, alongside Harry, has done more in the past few years than many of the royals comfortably sitting on their titles. So let's unpack this together. Expose the hypocrisy, see how these narratives conveniently twist facts, and understand why Meghan and Harry remain steadfast in their pursuit of authenticity, despite the relentless negativity. Let's break down Brown's comments. She painted Meghan as a perfectionist who supposedly gets it all wrong, dismissing her as incapable of making sound decisions and insinuating that Harry is merely following Meghan's lead. Brown regurgitated an outdated trope that Meghan is calling all the shots, almost brainwashing Harry, an absurd claim that not only erases Harry's autonomy, but echoes a very tired, sexist and racist narrative. British commentators, including Richard Fitzwilliams, are now fawning over Brown's supposed brilliance, quickly backing up her claims that Meghan has the worst judgement. But let's not miss the irony here. Fitzwilliams and Brown's assumptions hinge on denying Meghan her intellect, experience and intentions. They overlook the fact that the Sussexes made a conscious choice to step away from an institution that repeatedly dehumanized Meghan. The hypocrisy gets even deeper. Fitzwilliams conveniently rehashes the Sussexes' exit as if it was an act of betrayal. He claims the couple deserted their roles in the Commonwealth Trust, and even adds that Meghan and Harry should have stayed and supported it. But the truth is that Harry and Meghan were stripped of these roles as punishment for stepping back, a decision not made lightly by the Sussexes, but enforced by the monarchy itself. They didn't desert their duties, they were blocked from continuing them. Does Fitzwilliams mention that part? Not a chance. The agenda is clear. Blame Meghan for Harry's choice to prioritise his wife and children over a gilded cage of royal duty. They would rather frame this as Meghan tearing Harry away than acknowledge his personal agency and strength. The tabloids also latched onto Brown's snide comment that Meghan's ideas are total crap. Rather than addressing Meghan's achievements, her success with initiatives like the Me You Can't See, Archetypes or the Archwell Foundation, they zero in on minor setbacks as evidence of failure. No one talks about how Meghan is constantly scrutinised, how her ideas are dismissed before they even see the light of day, or the double standards she's held to. The British media, by following Fitzwilliams and Brown's path, shows a pattern. Instead of acknowledging Meghan and Harry's valid grievances, they paint them as attention seekers who left the royal fold for personal gain. Yet when these very pundits dissect every Sussex move, the irony becomes glaring. They're the ones seeking attention, using Meghan and Harry's names to fuel their relevance. What really irks Brown, Fitzwilliams and the media is that Meghan and Harry embody the royal family's potential for change, a potential the institution consistently squanders. Meghan and Harry's choices threaten an image of royal perfection, exposing flaws within the monarchy, and suggesting that being royal and impactful doesn't mean being rigidly tied to outdated traditions. The Sussexes made a choice to support causes that matter to them, both within and outside of royal patronages, but were met with closed doors. And let's not forget, when the palace removed their patronages, Harry and Meghan still found ways to stay engaged with global causes, mental health, climate change, and equality, showing they don't need titles to make an impact. Their success without royal backing shatters the narrative that being a working royal is the only meaningful way to serve. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle continue to navigate a relentless wave of media scrutiny. The intensity of this attention is extraordinary. It seems every move they make is dissected and analysed. This constant scrutiny creates a climate of negativity. It also fuels a public hunger for every detail of their lives. The media's obsession with the Sussexes is undeniable. Headlines about them generate clicks and sell papers. This creates a cycle of sensationalism. It often comes at the expense of accuracy and fairness. The impact on Harry and Meghan is significant. They face constant pressure and judgment. This takes a toll on their personal well-being. Despite the challenges, Harry and Meghan remain resilient. They continue to advocate for causes they believe in. They use their platform to raise awareness about important issues. Their commitment to making a difference is unwavering. They refuse to be silenced by the noise. The media's obsession with the Sussexes raises important questions. What are the ethical boundaries of reporting on public figures? What is the impact of this level of scrutiny on mental health? These are questions we must consider. The well-being of individuals is at stake. So is the integrity of journalism itself. The words controlling and perfectionist have become weaponized against Meghan Markle. These labels are often used to discredit successful women. They are deployed to undermine their accomplishments and cast them in a negative light. In Meghan's case, these terms are part of a broader effort to portray her as difficult and demanding. The controlling label suggests that Meghan is manipulative and power-hungry. It implies that she is unable to work collaboratively and seeks to dominate those around her. This narrative ignores the many examples of Meghan's collaborative spirit. It disregards her commitment to teamwork and her ability to inspire those she works with. Similarly, the perfectionist label, while seemingly complimentary, carries a negative connotation when applied to women. It suggests that Meghan is high maintenance and demanding. It implies that she is never satisfied and holds herself and others to impossible standards. This narrative ignores Meghan's dedication to her work. It disregards her commitment to excellence and her desire to make a positive impact. The use of these labels is a deliberate tactic to undermine Meghan's credibility. It is an attempt to paint her as a difficult and unlikable figure. It is essential to recognize these labels for what they are: tools of oppression used to control and diminish women who dare to challenge the status quo. Meghan's philanthropic efforts and her dedication to various causes are often overshadowed by these negative labels. Her work with organizations focused on women's rights, mental health, and racial equality is a testament to her genuine commitment to making a difference. Yet, the media's focus on her supposed flaws diverts attention from these significant contributions. This tactic is not new. It has been used against many women in the public eye who strive to bring about change. From politicians to activists, women who challenge the status quo often face similar scrutiny and character attacks. Meghan's experience is a reflection of a broader societal issue where powerful women are often vilified. It is crucial to support and uplift women like Meghan who are working towards positive change. By recognizing and challenging these harmful labels, we can help create a more equitable and just society. Let us celebrate Meghan's achievements and her unwavering dedication to her causes. Let us see her for who she truly is, a compassionate, driven, and inspiring individual. Together, we can dismantle the harmful narratives and support women in their pursuit of greatness. It is time to move beyond the labels and recognize the true value of women's contributions to society. As we close out today's discussion, it's clear that the British media and royal experts like Tina Brown and Richard Fitzwilliams can't seem to get enough of Meghan and Harry, and not because of any supposed terrible judgment or disastrous split. They're desperate to pin on them. Rather, the Sussexes' choice to lead a life of purpose, away from restrictive protocols and toxic expectations, threatens a royal establishment that prefers compliance over courage. Meghan and Harry have proven they don't need the titles. They don't need the public's validation to stay true to themselves, and they certainly don't need the outdated systems that rejected them. Their continued efforts, through Archewell, through mental health advocacy, and through initiatives that genuinely aim to make the world better, show that they're here to stay, even if they aren't in the royal fold. So, as the media tries to undermine them with every opportunity, let's remember the bigger picture. Meghan and Harry's story is one of resilience, and their legacy will be one of integrity. Thank you for listening to Meghan and Harry Tales. Stay tuned as we continue to dig into these stories, peel back the layers of media bias, and celebrate Meghan and Harry for the trailblazers they are. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. Together, let's keep standing up against misinformation and support the Sussexes on their inspiring journey.